Shahima, one of the points that really stuck out with me, and it's something that we speak about a lot here at News 24, is the when men smack my bum because I'm dressed appropriately, or inappropriately rather, I deserve it. How problematic.
Yes, definitely. But it all stems back to the masculinity, the patriarchy in this country, and what is taught within the religious sector. I mean, I'm sure you've seen one of the responses that speaks to a young man saying that his mother could be beaten or smacked by the husband if she had disobeyed him more than 3 times. But be sure not to do it in the face. So, you know, where does this come from? Of course, as you said, it's the learned behavior at home, having witnessed it, but it's also being taught in the school, sorry, not in the schools, but more so in your churches, your synagogues, being told that these are matters that need to be sorted out in the confines of the home. You know, not everybody needs to know your business. So, as Zenith mentioned, a lot of psychoeducation has to be done, and that is why this is something that we don't only tackle during Children's Week or Child Protection Week, but throughout the year.
Absolutely. It's so interesting to note that many South Africans are under the impression that their basic human rights come second to the restrictions put on them either by their community or even by their partners. And of course, this is a huge message of your center. It's that your human rights to dignity and safety are paramount.
Absolutely. You know, one of the things that we pride ourselves on is that we share information. We're not advocating that you have to leave your partner or that you should stay in the relationship. The choice is yours. All that we're doing is we're empowering you with information, educating you around your human rights, and saying that you have self-worth. So you have the right to act out on that. And of course, if you choose to stay in the relationships, don't go back and leave it as is. Change the dynamics of the relationship, assert yourself, and have the ability to say, no, I won't tolerate that. I'm worth more than that.
Zenith, in light of Child Protection Week, there are certain steps that parents can take to ensure the safety of their children. Would you talk us through some of those?
So, as we know, that socialization and education starts within the home. So it's very important that we always educate our children around what is happening in our communities and how we want them to act. I like what Shahima mentioned about that, you know, your religion plays a role and everybody else plays a role, your education as well. But when it comes to the family, your values plays the biggest impact on the child. So you have to make sure that you have sound core values at home and that you work on those with your child continuously. Then also we have the right and responsibility to know where we're sending our children. So whether it be to creche or to school or to a daycare mom, that you get references from individuals that is also using the same institutions so that you know that you're sending your child to a safe environment. It is always very important to know the routine of your child. So say for example, your child is busy with sports or having to walk some distance from school to home, to make sure that you know the times that they're leaving, what times they get home, who they're involved with, so that you know the point of entry as to where you have to look for, if you have to look for your child. Then there's other things like keep communication open. Children become so fearful of, you know, am I in the wrong when something happened to them, that they don't feel that they can approach their own parents, and that is exceptionally sad, because if I can't approach my parents, who will I approach? So to know that that trust is always there, so that they're not fearful of adults, but they're mindful of them and know that they can assist when something is wrong. We also really need to know our friends, our children's friends, and their parents as well, as they play a significant role in the child's life. So there's a lot of things that we can do. It's really basic, general things that we think is tedious or that we cannot do, but we have to just know that 24/7 we have to know where our children are, what they're doing, and who's a part of our children's lives.
Shahima, before you leave us, tell us a little bit more about the Saki Bantwan Center, and if somebody is watching this video and realizes that they need assistance or they need some of the help that your center can provide, how can they contact you?
Well, the center can be contacted on 021-633-5287 or on our website www.sarkibantwancenter.org.za. I have to tell you, it's our 16th birthday today.
Happy birthday!
Yes, thank you
And
so
congratulations.
much. Yes, and we are so proud. We had a look at some of the statistics today, and we have seen and assisted more than 120,000 people.
That's extraordinary.
In the 16 years. So if we've had the ability to change just one life, that would have been enough, but hey, 120,000, that's even better.
It's not bad.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you.